What is the 20-year plan? It's a great question. The way I see it, and this is a beautiful template for anyone who is trying to make an everlasting change on earth, in their own life, in the world, whatever it is. Start with the end in mind. I'm sure there's someone who said that a long time ago, but their name's not coming to me, so I apologize. Shout out to that person. Begin with the end in mind. So, as I've talked about, bring heaven to earth. How do you even do that? What a crazy idea. What an insane idea. An idea so large that most people might think that it's impossible. So how do you do that? Well, you need to have a political structure. You need to have many things, but one is a political structure that supports that goal, that mission, that vision. So how do you create a political structure that creates that vision? Well, you need people in power who have that vision. And if we look at, let's say, 90% of our politicians, their actions do not align with that vision. They don't take the actions that align with a harmonious heaven on earth. They just don't. I don't see it. Maybe there's a couple out there. There's a couple who I feel it, that have it within them. But I can't say that it's all of them. And I don't know. And this is a fair point, is that I don't know. It's just a feeling. Which comes back to why, if you're a politician or you know a politician, tell them you want to come on you want them to come on my podcast. Send a message to your representative. Say, hey, you got to go on Clayton Cuteri's podcast, Traveling to Consciousness. I want to hear you on his podcast. And I'll make it happen. I'm a hard yes on any politician coming on my podcast. So let me backtrack here, right? Where are we? The government. We need people in government that share the same vision of at least moving towards heaven on earth. And again, being the student that I am, I'm very open to any and all of my policies being questioned. However, they need to be questioned with the intention of desiring to bring heaven on earth. I know they will be questioned, but as long as, let me say this, I will take seriously the questioning that comes from the heart, the questioning that wants a brighter future for our children, for our nature, for ourselves. I welcome that type of questioning. But let me get back to the plan. So we need a government who has that vision. We need people in government who have that vision. So in order to do so, people need to run for Congress, run for office, public office of all kinds, not just Congress, but your local elections, any election. This is your calling. This is me telling you that it is time. If you have in your heart even a little bit, even the smallest ounce of wanting to see this vision into fruition, to serving nature, to serving God, to serving source, to serving your fellow man, woman, and child, this is your calling. Reach out to me. I will tell you how to do it. I'm in the process of doing it right now. We need you. Nature needs you. Mankind needs you. Every soul on this planet needs you. And so what I envision is we need to have an entire executive branch full of American Congress Party. An entire legislative branch full of American Congress Party. An entire judiciary system full of American Congress Party. And when I say that, I don't want you to think of this as some sort of monopoly of the American Congress Party coming in. No, American Congress Party is representing the idea of a harmonious planet. You don't have to identify as being American Congress Party. You can carry whatever label you want with you. That's quite all right. And quite frankly, is probably encouraged. But I want the American Congress Party to at least stand for the beacon, for the light of heaven on earth. And so if we backtrack to where we are today, how do we get people into office? Well, they got to run. So you know what they say, be the change that you want to see in the world. The change I want to see in the world is all of these offices being filled with people, with visionaries who can see the brighter future. So I see it. I hear the call. So now it's up to me to take the action. And so, like I mentioned in my congressional address, my address for candidacy, this is a long-term play. You know, I have every intention of giving 100% to this campaign, every intention of 100% transparency, every intention of winning the 12th district of PA to represent you, the people. And I say this from a place of non-attachment because I know that there is a piece in everybody's heart on this planet that is yearning for this, that is itching for this to be the reality. And so whether or not I win candidacy, win the nomination, that's not the right phrase. Whether or not I win the election, know that your vote signals to other people that this is happening, that this is momentum that is going to last a lifetime. So even if the littlest thing you can do is, if you're a member of the 12th district, is vote for me. Because it's not a vote for me, it's a vote for you. It's a vote for the people. It's a vote for a vision where we are in harmony and balance with nature. That is what your vote for. That is what you are voting for, and what your vote will represent come November 2024.